B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. See, that's one thing about boxing fans, man. I don't know how people go crazy for guys, especially grown men, idolizing men who walk around in the ring with no shirts on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real disturbing to me, you know what I mean? You know? I ain't have no nightmares because Deontay Wilder lost. Are you kidding me? I came home at like 2 in the morning and I did my videos right quick before I hit the sack. You know what I mean? You check it, but man out here, man, they in their feelings because now Tyson Fury, they wanted Tyson Fury to beat Wilder. You know, I'm talking about now Anthony Joshua fans, okay? Just they wanted that man Tyson Fury to beat Wilder, which he did. Now they don't want to recognize the man Tyson Fury for his accomplishments. You know why? Because everything that the man Tyson Fury has achieved, Anthony Joshua hasn't achieved that yet. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua right now is on some Golovkin stuff. You know what I mean? When Sergio Martinez, Cotto, and Canoli was parading around with the WBC and the Lineal title, and that's the only thing that Triple G hadn't really grabbed or grasped yet. This is what Triple G, this is what Anthony Joshua's looking like. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have 3 belts. You know what I mean? Out here looking like Juan Baby Bull Diaz. You know what I'm saying? WBO, WBA, IBF. Till Nate Campbell snatched all of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you still don't have the lineal. Fuck the WBC. We talking about lineal in this video. You know what I mean? So the Anthony Joshua fans, man, I'm hearing them talk about Tyson Fury is still not the lineal champion, and we still don't have a #1 heavyweight on the planet. How you kidding me? How you figure? How you figure, man? Who was the first man to beat Klitschko, to open up the floodgates, give all these heavyweight champions who've been champions since November 2015, giving them an opportunity to eat and mark a new era for the heavyweight division? None other than Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? Who's the first man to beat Klitschko? Take all 3 of them straps, including the lineal title from him. It was none other than Tyson Fury. And he ain't done it just once. Now he's a 2-time lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? 2-time lineal champion. Ring Magazine belt. 2 of them. I'm sure now he has 2 sitting in his trophy case. But why would an Anthony Joshua jump out there and try not give this guy credit? They want to give him credit for battering Deontay Wilder, which is all well and fine. Speak the truth. That's what happened. You know what I mean? It was a mollywhopping from pillar to post. Yeah, but you don't want to give him no credit for his accomplishment, for him being the lineal champion. You know what I mean? Which is not fair in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling that one bit. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, it's trying to take away credit from the man Tyson Fury only because Anthony Joshua has never achieved a lineal title. Just like Triple G, all them title defenses he had, all those guys he was fighting and beating up and knocking out, but when he stepped up in composition, he looked in opposition, he looking vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And he still never got the lineal title till this day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Manny Pacquiao got 5 lineal titles in 8 different divisions. Yeah, yeah. Anthony Joshua might be a 2-time champion, sure, but he still don't got that WBC and the lineal title. But forget about the WBC because the Anthony Joshua fans are trying to say that Tyson Fury is not the #1 heavyweight on the planet. He hasn't fought Joshua, etc. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, a fight he wasn't supposed to lose to. 33 to 1 favorite. That means if you put $100 on Andy Ruiz to win that night, you'd win back $3,300. $3,300. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to give Tyson Fury credit. I made a video before the fight on Saturday. The winner of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2 will win the vacant lineal and Ring Magazine title. And I really made that video, not anything to do with AJ, because when it comes to Lineal and Anthony Joshua, they don't mix. They don't go together like oil and water. They don't mix. You know what I'm saying? It's not even in the conversation. Up until a guy like Anthony Joshua is in position to fight Tyson Fury, and if he does beat him, then guess what we'll be saying? Congratulations to the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. If Anthony Joshua could do it, and he will have all four belts plus the ring and lineal titles, you know what I mean? But up until then, he's out of the equation. But the Anthony Joshua fans are discrediting Tyson Fury's lineage right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy ain't beat Klitschko. You know, some of them talking about, man, they gotta trace it back to John L. Sullivan. Come on, dogs. That's what we're not gonna do, man. Sure enough, it starts from John L. Sullivan, yes, but yeah, guys have retired in between. They've been the lineage has been broken because guys do eventually retire, like Muhammad Ali, like Lennox Lewis, Rocky Marciano. Who else I forgot to mention? I said Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Muhammad Ali. Yeah, these guys retired as the lineal champions. So what? They keep that forever? Nah, it don't work like that. Lineage will start again when the number one and the number two guys face each other. You know what I mean? But the Anthony Joshua fans are now they not trying to recognize this guy as the lineal champion, and it's all to me it's jealousy because it's jealousy. Like how could you not recognize him as a heavyweight champion? Yes, yes indeed. You know, how could you not recognize him as the lineal champion when it was plain to see and very simple that when the number one and number two guys fight, which was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, according to the rankings, your opinion is null and void as of right now. We're talking about publications in writing in black and white in the rankings. Number one and number two fought Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. The winner of that wins the ring and the vacant ring and lineal titles. You know what I mean? You know, how you gonna say that the man Tyson Fury is not lineal? Why? Because Anthony Joshua doesn't have it? That's what we're not gonna do. At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder did lose to the far more superior fighter, arguably the best heavyweight as of right now. Look, boxing's not over as far as this era. You know what I mean? Anything could happen. You know, Joe Frazier, George Foreman era was not over till the Thriller in Manila. You know what I mean? That's when it was officially Ali's. You know what I mean? Because if Joe Frazier had won that fight, let's say Muhammad Ali quit, and Eddie Futch didn't say, "Nah, it's over, man. I'm not putting you back in there for the 15th round, Joe Frazier." And let's say Muhammad Ali quit. Guess what? Joe Frazier will be the new WBC, WBA, and the lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So this era's not over. There's still opportunities for Wilder, Anthony Joshua, or Tyson Fury to keep that lineal title. You know what I mean? If Anthony Joshua gets a hold of Fury for an undisputed, the winner of that will be the lineal champion. That's just simple. But I think the Anthony Joshua fans, they in their feelings because Tyson Fury is now that dude in USA. Like I said, I need to do my research, but I heard the fight did over 2 million. This man came over here and did what Anthony Joshua said he was gonna do, but failed miserably. You know, failed miserably at Madison Square Garden. And this is no shots to Anthony Joshua, it's just the truth. Unlike Tyson Fury, who did not fail miserably, he actually raced to the occasion, you know what I mean? And stepped up in his two fights with with Wilder, and did better than most people thought he would perform, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's fair for the Anthony Joshuas to not recognize Tyson Fury as the number one heavyweight on the planet. Why? Because Anthony Joshua has three belts. Those three belts combined used to be Tyson Fury's first and foremost, you know what I mean? And not to mention those three belts combined, the guys he beat ain't better than the guys Tyson Fury beat. Tyson Fury beat Klitschko and Wilder. All those Joseph Parkers and Charles Martins, they cannot equate. That's what we're not going to do. And the Vlad Klitschko, who was out the ring for 15 to 16 months with the vacant WBA title that was put on the line, which was should not have been. It should not have been no vacant WBA title. As a matter of fact, it should have been Luis Ortiz fighting Anthony Joshua that night for the WBA title, if that's what they were going to do. Well, as a matter of fact, WBA make Vladimir Klitschko fight Luis Ortiz at the time. You know what I'm saying? For that vacant WBA title. If that's what the WBA was going to do, give the man Vlad an immediate opportunity to try to get back his WBA belt. That's just favoritism. That's just what it came down to. You know what I mean? And that's why Vladimir Klitschko was in that vacant title fight for the WBA title versus Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? You check it. Todd French 600 is in the chat says B March. What's up, dogs? He says largely AJ is looking irrelevant. He's definitely irrelevant here in the States. That's the difference. Look, I was with a whole bunch of casuals watching the fight. And I asked them, y'all know Anthony Joshua? They said, who's that? Word to my mother, man. They said, who's that? Last night when I was at the gym at the basketball court, and I had a damn good day. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even count how many buckets I had. That's my word to my mother, man. I ain't got a lot for nobody. I was doing the damn thing. My first shot was a pull-up three from like 30, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard style. You know, that's why I like those players because I'm older than that. But what they've been doing in the NBA, I've been doing that since I was a teenager. You know what I mean? Pulling up from like a couple feet behind the 3-point line. If you give me that space. But at the end of the day, we was talking with fellas in the gym last night. Not one person mentioned Anthony Joshua. And I didn't even have to mention him. I didn't even bring him up because it wasn't about that. It was about Fury and Wilder. But nobody said, damn, man, Wilder fucked up that fight, man. Now we not going to see Undisputed. Or nobody said, hey, man, I want to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua now. Nobody mentioned that guy. But I can guarantee you this. Everybody in the UK knows who the hell Deontay Wilder is. If they know who Anthony Joshua is, if they claim Anthony Joshua is a big superstar on the island of England or the United Kingdom, if they know Anthony Joshua, they know Wilder. In the States, they know Wilder. They know Fury, but they don't know Anthony Joshua. And it's just the truth. It's just the truth. I heard one of the biggest UK Anthony Joshua supporter channels out here say that, yeah, he said it too. And I was surprised Slim said it, that, they don't know AJ here in USA. Yeah, it's funny he said that now when the whole time up until Tyson Fury beat Wilder. Before, if you would have asked Slim if anybody know AJ in America, he'd say hell yeah, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? Todd French 600 says, oh yeah, I read that. Largely AJ is looking irrelevant, and he says Lennox Lewis as well. Yeah, Lennox Lewis as well. Yeah, he retired, and Corey Saunders fought Vitaly Klitschko for the Ring Magazine belt, which I didn't understand. I didn't think that fight warranted. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe look, Corey Saunders had just come off of the biggest win of his career when he had beat Vlad Klitschko. So the next fight he fought oh shoot, man. Damn, I forgot I got stuff to do. Shit. I'm here doing videos, man. Yo, let me read these quotes right quick before I skate, man. Oh man. Yeah, Mr. Boxing Today, what's up, dogs? He said Cali is active. Absolutely, man. DPGC, you know what I mean? Dash Dillinger, man. That's one of my favorite producers of all time, man. Don't get as much props as he's supposed to, you know what I mean? But Dash Dillinger did a lot of stuff that Dr. Dre gets credit for. That nigga Dash that dude, you know what I mean? Still out here on these streets doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And he's a very underrated MC, you know what I mean? Them fellas, man. A lot of people would rate Corrupt, at which he's that dude, but I personally like Dash Dillinger more. But that's for a whole nother story. Mr. Boxing Today says, you got all the West Coast instrumentals this morning. Yes, indeed, man. Just dipping, you know what I mean? Lay low. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Todd French says, LMAO, who's that? Todd French says, get B Marsh on the court in this trouble. Messed around and got a triple double with my best Ice Cube boys, man. I might as well. I crashed mad rebounds too, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a good day of basketball. I was, the last time I played ball, I played in some old sneakers, some up tempos. Um, the up tempo, the black joint with the big green air bubble. And that's an old sneaker that I've had for over 10, 12 years. And the joint busted on me on the court. So I really couldn't do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I was really limited to just passing and maybe shooting spot up shots. So this time I came with some good sneakers, man. I came with some Gary Payton glove joints, man, and it was on and popping, man. It was on and popping yesterday, and I give thanks, you know what I mean? Yes, indeed. But big ups to everybody in the chat, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got stuff to do. I gotta go, man. Forgot all about it. I had to meet my guy for a couple phones and MacBooks at 12 o'clock. It's 12:04, y'all. I'm gone, man. But Anthony Joshua fans, stop that, man. Dan Demands in the chat before I skate. He says, AJ fans are haters. They can't accept that Fury is universally recognized as number one. And I'm gonna end this video with that quote from Dan the Man right there. That just sums up everything. Everything. What's the point of not calling Tyson Fury trying to say, oh, as of right now, we still don't have a number one heavyweight? Are you kidding me? Wilder and AJ have a loss, unlike Tyson Fury, who's now a two-time Lineal champion, Ring Magazine. I don't know what to say to you, man, but I'm not gonna be like Flavor Flav before I step up out of here. I can't do nothing for you, man. Big ups to Todd French, Mr. Boxing Today. Salute. Go subscribe to my man channel. Big ups to Todd French 600, and we gone. Peace.